What's going on, everybody? DJWars22 here. Okay, guys, so fair warning, this is not going to be like a super informative video. This is going to be a rambling video, me talking about my experience, why I'm so mad about Diablo Immortal, Diablo 2 things. We're covering the franchise in general. If you didn't know, I used to be a Diablo partner with Blizzard Entertainment, and I know my stuff when it comes to Diablo 2, man. I've been playing Diablo 2 since, God, I don't remember. I was so young. I think 6th grade. Was it 6th grade? Whatever, right? I've been playing Diablo 2 forever. I was making Diablo 2 videos before it was cool. And when I say cool, it was way before Diablo 2 resurrected, man. Back when no one was playing, back in like 2015, 2016, when no one was making Diablo 2 videos, but like a handful of us, and you guys know who you are. So yeah, fair warning, guys, you're not gonna learn anything. It's just gonna be me rambling and talking. So I really wanted to make this video because I've been quiet for so long. I've been really quiet. I haven't been true to myself, and I haven't been true to the viewers, I think, because before I got any affiliation with Blizzard, I think you guys know I was really vocal. Remember when Diablo Immortal came out? Diablo Immortal came out, and that reaction, it's still on my YouTube to this day. It's pretty crazy. I was so mad, and the reason I was so mad, it wasn't so much that it's because they came out with Diablo Immortal on a phone. It was the fact that they hyped it up, right? And they said getting multiple Diablo projects. You guys remember that? I forget the lady's name. Multiple Diablo projects, and we've been waiting for remaster for years and years, and finally they give us some hope, and then they hit you with this bullshit ass phone game. They hit you with this bullshit ass phone game. So I was cursing up a storm, and we'll get back into that in a bit. And obviously I was very hurt, man, where it's been difficult for me and why I've been quiet for so long. I'm ashamed to say why, to be honest with you. It's because I've been playing Blizzard games my whole life, man. Like Brood War, StarCraft Brood War. I was playing that way before Diablo. Grinding that out, man. I played Warcraft 2. I don't think I played Warcraft 1. I tried to play WoW for a little bit, but my mom was not having it, man. We purchased WoW, actually, World of Warcraft. And then, yeah, my mom gave me a whooping because I would unplug her phone for dial-up. I don't know how old you guys are. I would unplug her phone when she was talking to her mom. My mom's Puerto Rican. Beat my ass, man, because I would like sneak into the kitchen and I would just unplug it, and like obviously she would know because she's on the phone. I would catch ass whoopings all the time. Sorry for rambling on that. So the point is, I've always loved Blizzard my whole life, man. And so, you know, when you get approached by Blizzard, this is like the greatest thing ever, you know. Like, not that Pepsi would ever come to me or Monster Energy drink, they wouldn't, because I'm a small channel, but if they came to me, it would be cool, but it would be like a money thing. But when Blizzard recognizes you, it means something, man. It meant something. It still does. Like, I love Blizzard with all my heart, man. And maybe I don't love the modern Blizzard. Maybe that's what it is. But it makes me sad when I really think about it. You know, what Blizzard was. I play games now, and there's no game that I like. I'm actually still playing StarCraft 2. I do like that game, but it's not the same as Brood War. And there's no new games coming out that I'm super excited about. And there's really nothing I get excited about when it comes to gaming anymore. Nothing like when I was a kid in middle school and high school and playing, and I would pretend to be sick, and my mom knew I was doing that. Or, you know, I'd stay up till 3 a.m. doing Ubers. If you don't know, it's Diablo 2. And, you know, my whole life has been Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard. And I love Blizzard with all my heart. And I'll try to get back to the Diablo Immortal thing. We'll come back to that other part maybe later. So obviously, when they wasted our time at that BlizzCon, whatever year that was, I don't remember, 2017 or something, I was so infuriated. I was like, are you seriously going to give us a freaking phone? You wasted our damn time. You make us watch this shit so we can get a phone game. I was so pissed off. But years later, get hit up by Blizzard. And then they announced Diablo IV. I think it was on the next BlizzCon. So it almost felt like they were all forgiven. And maybe it wasn't forgiven for people who aren't, you know, a member of, or not member, like a fan of the Diablo franchise. But let's be honest here, man. Diablo's not getting a lot of love. It is now, right? But back then, Diablo would be considered a dead game, okay? I mean, I was probably top 3 streamers of Diablo 2, which isn't saying much. Like, to be honest, Mr. Llama, Ryu, they were always killing it, man. You know, they were getting 1,000 viewers, which is like the pinnacle back then, which is awesome. And they're still streaming to this day. I love those guys. you know, but back then getting 100 viewers in a dead game was awesome, dude. You know, at peak ladder reset times when we would grind, do 24-hour streams, maybe 200, 220 viewers. And that was, again, like as big as you could really get. And it was so cool. And, you know, when they finally gave us announcement of Diablo 4, it almost felt like Diablo Immortal was erased. It felt like it was all forgiven. And I don't know if that was strategical. I don't know, you know, I don't have any like inside information of how it happened, but I forgave the Diablo franchise in a way. And fast forward, and then Diablo Immortal came out, and I got approached for Diablo 2 Resurrected. And that meant the world to me, you know, something that I've been waiting for my whole life to play. And the people that I envy and have always admired, the company that I've always admired, hits me up. Like me, little baby me, man. Like that. I know it doesn't mean much to a lot of you if you're not like a huge Blizzard fan, or you're not as old as I'm 32, almost 33. But Blizzard was like the greatest company ever, dude. And I remember telling my wife, who my wife doesn't even play video games, but she knew. She was like, Blizzard? I was like, yeah. She's like, entertainment? I was like, yeah, they hit me up. And so obviously, you know, this is like the greatest. I'm honored at the time. And I want to say too, like, I understand that this will kill any chance I have to ever work again with Blizzard, or really any company. And I'm sure a lot of the YouTubers and streamers won't have my back on this because they don't speak on this stuff. Nobody speaks on this. Like, none of them speak on this. And I haven't spoken on it either. You know what I mean? I've been quiet. And that's not cool, man. That's not okay, because I haven't been true to myself, man. Before I like linked up with Diablo, I would speak my mind. I would say anything, almost like an Asmongold, but like never nearly as cool. Never. I mean, Asmongold's like a god, right? Everybody loves Asmongold. I love that dude so much, man. I watch that guy all the time. But, you know, I don't want to say like I was Asmongold, but I felt like I would speak my mind back then like an Asmongold would. And, you know, after watching some of his videos recently, I was like, why did I change? Why did I do that? Why will no one do it in the Diablo community? Why does nobody speak up the truth? Like, these games that they're giving us, they're doing stupid shit. Like these microtransactions. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but let me back it up before I get into that part, because that's probably what you really want to hear. When I first played Diablo Immortal, honestly, it was good. Like, I can't even lie to you. Like, it was legitimately good. As a Diablo 2 fan, as a Diablo, you know, lover, as a Blizzard huge fan, not because they sent it to me. Like, thank you for sending me that. And I'll show you what I got in a minute. But, like, it was actually legitimately, it was good. It was a good game on the phone. I'm not saying it's an excellent game. It was a good game, you know? And why did I want to play Immortal? Besides, you know, them giving me it. Like, I actually was intrigued because they already given us Diablo 4. And I was happy after that. Like, and Diablo 2 Resurrected. So yeah, you give me like a phone game, I'm cool with it, man. I'm like, yeah, sure, it's a bonus at this point. Like, I would love to have it. And this is way before I knew it was coming to PC. So when we first played it, I was like an alpha tester and beta tester, I believe. I was both. I beat the whole game, and it was good. It was a decent game. It was like Diablo 3, but it was on the phone. And to be honest with you, I think Diablo Immortal on the phone's a lot better. I haven't played it on the, well, I did play it. I tried to play it on the PC recently, but I had to, oh God, I'll get into that. I was so mad. But, you know, I played it and I beat it all, and I thought the story was cool because I'm a Diablo 2 fan. And, you know, Diablo Immortal's like kind of like the bridge between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. I hate Diablo 3. Diablo 3 can suck it from the back. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to say that because all of you think that. You just don't say this shit, okay? So I'm going to speak up for once. I'm going to stop biting my tongue. You guys know that shit. Diablo 3 sucks. And so Diablo Immortal, like, gameplay-wise, wasn't that great. But the story was awesome for me because I knew what they were talking about, right? Like, if you just play Diablo Immortal and you don't know what they're talking about, you don't see Charcy, you don't see Akara, Deckard Cain, you don't see, like, the story of Tal Rasha's tomb and, like, actually going to Tal Rasha and hanging out with him and walking around with Charcy and her villagers in, the girl outside of Bloodmoor in between Cold Plains. I don't remember how to say it. Flavie? I forgot her name. Flavie? Whatever, right? And, like, learning all these characters, it was so cool, man. It was the tower, like, learning all that stuff and all the references meant a lot to me on a personal level as just such a fanboy. Because, again, it's been my whole life, man. Like, it's been my whole freaking life, man. Look at, you see this sword? You know what this is for? Do you know how much I've always loved Diablo, man? I bought a Tyrael suit Look at this sword, dude. Look at this. This was my Turiel cosplay that I wore. This thing is solid, bro. Do you know how much this cost me? This cost me like $2,500 to buy. Not just the sword, the whole costume, man. Like, I love Diablo. This was like the top for like the angel piece. The boots. I'm not going to show you the armor and all. Like, I have the whole suit, man. Like, I love Diablo, dude. I've always loved Diablo my whole freaking life, man. And so it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad to see Diablo Immortal like this. Because if you think in your mind that we're just going to get Diablo Immortal like this, and that's going to be the only thing, right? Like, oh yeah, it's just going to be on the phone game. These microtransactions are not stopping. You understand? This is not the end of it. They're testing the waters now. And they're probably going to fuck it up with Diablo 4. I would guarantee it. They're going to do it. They're testing the waters. They're going to make so much money off of this, man. They're going to make so much money off of this. I don't even... Look, this is what Blizzard sent me. Thank you so much, Blizzard. Like, I want to be clear that the people that I spoke to were awesome. And I don't know who makes these decisions, and I don't care. Like, thank you. This is so cool, man. This looks so cool. This is before we knew there were microtransactions, guys. I got this way before. I almost want to say it was the bait and switch. I want to say it was the bait and switch. And again, guys, thank you for sending me this before everything. Like, it still means a lot to me, and I'm very honored. And I won't name drop, but you guys, I do appreciate you guys on a personal level. But the business decisions, which I don't even think the representatives I speak to, you know, or even in the loop of that, but it's very frustrating. It hurts because, like, you can buy all these stupid little gems. The microtransactions. I thought Diablo 3 was bad, man. I thought Diablo 3, when it first came out with the auction house, was bad. This is so much worse. This is like predatory practices that they are doing in this game is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. This cannot be in a Diablo game. It hurts on so many different levels. To hear them talk about Diablo Immortal hurts, because when I played in Alpha Beta, there was not a single microtransactions. And I asked about it, you know, are there going to be microtransactions? Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll find out, man. It'll be all right. And you get masked behind Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is, you know, for me, like the greatest game ever, Diablo 2. I love that game with all my heart, man. And I played on and off since I was a child. Yeah. You know, I'm maybe not playing at the moment, but you guys know how it is. You can't quit Diablo 2, man. You know, if you like World of Warcraft back in the day, you can't quit World of Warcraft. You'll be back. Don't worry, you'll be back. I'll be back on Diablo. We all are. But it hurts, man. And I'm worried. I want to show my kid the next Diablo game. I want him to fall in love with the next Diablo game. But I don't want to pay off $1,000 a month. What if it, you know, if it's just a seasonal pass, we're cool. I don't want him to, dad, can I get this? He's already doing this shit with Roblox. He's only 6. I don't want him to get older, play Diablo 4, and then need this new gym upgrade and get the legendary. And, oh, let me get the loot crate, because if I get the loot crate, I'll get a chance to get something cool. And he won't win shit. And then he'll think I'm a bad father. And I'm getting pressured, right? I'm getting pressured for the new Diablo game to buy him something. And he thinks I'm a piece of shit. Doesn't right now, but he will. Because of these microtransactions, because these things are getting out of control. And it hurts every time I think about it, man. And like I said, I understand I'm going to lose a lot of friends. But this is my opinion. And this is how I feel. And this is... I can honestly say I feel a lot better right now. I've been in the dark and I came to the light. And I don't think many people probably made it this far. And if you did, please put in, I don't know, hashtag light in the comment section. Hashtag light. I'll know. Because I'm going to get trolled. I'm going to get a lot of hate. Like I said, I'm going to lose a lot of potential with anything that I could have done with my channel for making this video. And I'm going to lose a lot of friends, I'm pretty sure. But you're not really my friend if you won't be my friend because I speak the truth. And you're probably thinking it anyways. So I really hope that this doesn't continue. I hope that they fix this. I hope that Diablo 4 doesn't get, you know, what's the word? Not toxic. I hope that poisoned, like the Diablo 4 doesn't get poisoned like this. And I hope that Diablo as a franchise does better. And I hope that Blizzard can do better. But I don't think it'll happen. So Makes me sad, man. Like, makes me sad and hurt. So when the game that you loved your whole life turns into the the shittiest thing ever, like, I think about it all the time, man, and it hurts, and it makes me really, really sad. Oh, thanks if you watched it. #light. I don't know. See you guys later.